Today, it's cold. There's frost on the ground. There ain't normally frost on the ground in Louisiana. Ain't it, Mickey?
Way a bit chilly.
It's a little bit chilly this morning. The truck was showing like 37, but I'm pretty sure it's a little bit cooler out here than 37. It feels more like, you know, my expert meteorologist is kicking in here. We're gonna say it's more like 35 and a half-ish or something. We got Michael. Yes, the humidity. We got Michael over here pulling up some drags. We got some screwed up quotas to get this week. Every day is going to be something different, something, I ain't gonna say new, but it's going to be something different. This dude's gonna sideswipe us with a load of trees. No, he gonna miss us. Anyway, today we have 10 loads to get. We have 7 loads to 1 meal. We might get sideswiped. Ah, it's getting close. Anyway, we have 7 loads to 1 meal. We have 3 loads to another meal. And we have 3 trucks to get it on. Are we gonna be able to get it today? Who knows? Y'all stick around and let's see what today holds. But until then, let's enjoy some logging.
Just say a little prayer for me, 'cause I gotta pick through this crowd.
Yeah, Mickey gotta go sort through all the bad stuff. And Matthew looks like he's over there setting the work truck on fire. Y'all can't see him yet. There you go. Now you can probably see him. He's setting the work truck on fire, I guess. So Mickey's fixing to go smoke his fire out. Matt had him a nice fire going. Mickey's making smoke signals now. Sun is bright. All right, so quick mid-morning update, I guess you'd say. We've been working for a couple hours now, and the day is not off to a good start. Our trucks are already held up at the mills. I'm not sure if we're gonna, I mean, if you don't get the day started right, getting the trucks unloaded at the mill right off the bat, it's almost inevitable that the day is just gonna continue to snowball downhill. So hopefully it's just because they had a late opening on the mill, and we'll get the trucks back pretty quick, and we can continue to get the rest of our quota in today. But what we got going on back here, you see, I'm not sure if y'all can really see Michael up there with the John Deere 748 skidder. He's up there following me in, and this is one of those weird places where you're having to kind of work get back in frame here, work a little bit back. So what we're doing is we're starting this new patch back here in the back, and as y'all can see, things are tore up. There's trees just blown every which direction, and then over here there's this big old hardwood, what we would refer to that. It's technically an SMZ, but it is more along the lines of a what we would call a slough. If you want to be technical about it, it's an intermittent SMZ. It's holding water right now, but it only flows water when it's bad flooding going on. Anyway, I'm having to work along the side of this SMZ and get the pine picked up and thrown. I'm actually having to throw it backwards. So Michael's having to drive down here, grab this bundle and spin it around and go back out with it. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but that's just what's having to be done down here right now because of the situation that we're in. So trucks are lined up. They're still not, but I think it's like almost, yeah, it's like 8:30 and we still don't have any trucks back. Now, that's not good. Hopefully they'll be getting back soon, and we're having to kind of work backwards down here right now, which sucks. I hate working backwards. Alright, so we're making some pretty good headway in our little pocket back here. See, we got a pretty good hole opened up. Michael's creek crossing is kind of, it's hard to see on the monitor screen, but it's right over there. There's like a big bushy top. Just to the right of the top is where Michael's little SMZ crossing is. I'll take y'all over and show y'all that in a minute. After a while, maybe, hopefully. And we'll show y'all kind of my theory on building that. Which y'all have already seen some of that being done, but yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how we done that and everything else. But anyway, just wanted to show y'all kind of a quick update here this morning. We got plenty cut back here. Like I said, we're getting a little bit knocked out of this pocket. Y'all can see all the hardwoods being left around. This place is just, because we're so close to that main creek over there, the Whiskey Chitta Creek. It is just eat up with sloughs and stuff. So what we're fixing to do now is there's a SMZ. I don't know why it stopped right here, but for whatever reason it stopped, and it starts running back that way. And then there's going to be a pocket run up on that side, and there's going to be a pocket run up on this side. And we're fixing to go into this back pocket and work what y'all see standing over there behind the cutter. We're fixing to go work that timber out to come across, because everything has to go across that one creek crossing there. There's about 8 acres back here. Update on the trucks. We did finally get our first round of trucks back, so they're going with their second load. Now we sit and wait and see how long it's going to take them to get back with load number 2. Alright, so here's our SMZ crossing I was telling y'all about. You can see the water and everything back over there. It's not flowing, it's just sitting still here, but that gum fan gonna kick around every time I turn the camera on. Y'all see how I cut that hardwood there? That hardwood was it was blown over. You can see where it's clay rooted and everything. It was blown over across the creek. So what I done is I cut it off, drug it over to me, and then which y'all should have saw some of that already. I took the tree, cut it up, put it in the bottom down there to create a foundation, and then I used the top, as y'all can see, to do some more cribbing material, and then I covered the rest of it up with pine across the top. Now, we haven't shoved dirt down in this or anything. This is just where the trees are dragging across it. If we wanted to be in 100% proper, if this would have been an actual flowing creek SMZ to prevent the dirt from pulling down in here like this, I would have took and built a mat, you know, this way. I'd have laid some wood this way, built a whole skidder wide mat from, you know, from here to over here to prevent this. And when we got done, we'd have pulled that up, and Mike would have reached down here and grabbed this with his grapple, pulled that all out in one bite, and then the creek would have been back open. But this is just a slough, backwater slough, so it ain't really hurting anything to do it like this. Sometimes it's okay to cheat corners a little bit. All right, it's time to get out of the way. Michael's in a hurry up go mode. All right, so we're getting close to the end of the day. These are 2 loads that's gonna go for tomorrow's wood. We still have one more truck that's due to come back, and he will get our last load for today. Hopefully he ain't got tied up in the mill somewhere. These 2 actually come back pretty quick compared to what I was thinking they were gonna get back, so that's good that they got back that fast. Hopefully the last truck gets back that fast. You can see we got a pretty good pile going on with Mickey over here. Michael's got a good bit headed up out there. As y'all can, you're gonna see here where we've been working in this pocket today. We got a good chunk of the really bad stuff back there knocked out today. We got another really good chunk on the left side there knocked out today. This other stuff over here, Matt cut that most of the day Friday, and he finished that up this morning. He's actually on the rubber tire over here behind us right now. You can probably hear him cutting just faintly in the distance. But he's over there getting that stuff knocked out in another hole. We still have at least all day tomorrow in that patch that you're looking at, possibly more. It just depends on what we got coming up. You know, depends on how much volume is actually there. It's turning quite a bit of volume. There's more in the pocket than, or on the ground, standing and blown down, than what I was thinking was going to be there. So that's a good thing. Like I said, hopefully we'll finish it tomorrow. And now they're kind of swapping up where we're going to go next, so who knows with that. All right, so that's our last truck. Showed up over there finally. You can see it's getting pretty late. Sun's getting pretty low over there. Took a little bit of extra to get it today, but we got it. We're gonna get it. It's going on the truck anyway. I guess it don't really count till it's been scaled at the mill, but you know, hey, hopefully we don't have any catastrophic failures between here and the mill, or between now and the finish of loading that truck over there. So, looks like we're gonna get our loads in. Today was pretty tricky. It's just weird like that sometimes. I don't know what's going on with the mills this week. You know, last week we were on pretty well wide open quotas, and well, I mean, we had quota, but they got us on some weird daily schedule stuff now, so I don't know what's going on with that. But it seemed to have curbed the severe congestion that we were seeing last week so far. Will it stay? Will it get worse at the end of the week? Because at the beginning of the week, all these log contractors that are around here, they're hauling their log quota first. That's their primary goal, is get their logs in the mill now. And then they'll flog the pulpwood mills at the end of the week. So y'all stay tuned and see if that gets any better or worse, or stays the same. Hopefully it gets better or stays right where it's at, because it was actually pretty good today. I'm glad it went smooth, because those weird load counts like that and having to get certain amounts to certain mills, it can get confusing at times. I guess would be the best word. But anyway, y'all see Mickey over there loading what we're calling a 2-bunk load. That's a true double bunk load. Doing a full stack in the front and then a full stack in the back. It's just product of having a lot of this small stuff that's being broke up in this clear cut stuff. But like I said, y'all saw where we got all this patch over here, and then the patch across the branch, and or the slough, and where we're working at back there. And hopefully we'll get done cutting this tomorrow. It's going to be tight to get it done cut tomorrow, but that's going to be our goal, is get this cut out tomorrow. So y'all come back tomorrow and we will see if we can get this cut out. If y'all like what y'all seen here today, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button, make sure you have notifications turned on inside YouTube and for your app on your phone if you're using the mobile device to get your notifications. That way every time I post a video, which is now going to probably start being... Anyway, if y'all like what y'all seen here today, make sure you go down there, hit that subscribe button, click the like button, make sure you got notifications turned on, leave us a comment if you got any questions about anything you've seen today. I don't mind answering questions. I love answering questions. And if you haven't already, make sure you support the channel by going to the merchandise store. Link is in the description down below, or it'll usually be pinned to the first comment in the comment section. And go buy a shirt from me if you don't mind, please. So, with that said, until tomorrow, we're going to come back here and we're going to see if we can get this thing cut out tomorrow. Who knows what drama entails other than that, so y'all make sure you show back up for the show. Tomorrow's for me going to be the next day for y'all, whatever day that is. And anyway, thank y'all so much for showing up and watching today, guys. Until the next video, I'll catch y'all next time. We're out of here.